Best Relationship Advice, We Belong, Pat Benatar, 1984. For those who can say, there are forces bigger than both of us, and we belong together. Fun fact, get the answer at the end of this video. We Belong is featured in what Will Ferrell comedy? Here's a sample of lyrics. Many times I've tried to tell you, many times I've cried alone. Always I'm surprised how well you cut my feelings to the bone. Don't want to leave you, really. I've invested too much time to give you up that easy to the doubts that complicate your mind. Songwriters Dan Navarro and Eric Lauren were best friends and bandmates when they had a falling out. They decided to bury the hatchet and started writing this song together. Dan describes the writing session. The first two lines of the song are the most important in the whole song. You've got to hear enough to draw you in, but not so much that you don't care to hear the rest of the song. I was lamenting about an old relationship, and I kind of wanted to get the point across. It doesn't matter if you agree or disagree, if you're here or you're gone. There are things that are bigger than both of us, and we belong together. I started with that final line and built everything almost backward, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun for us to belong to all of this stuff, the light, the thunder, and so it just came from there. Here's a quote from Jeffrey Bernstein, PhD, from Psychology Today. Many couples who get back together after a breakup cite personal growth as the main factor for their reunion. When they were together the first time, issues like poor communication, unresolved trauma, or conflicting priorities drove them apart. But it wasn't until after the breakup, when they were forced to face the shortcomings, that they could heal independently. All couples know that communication is essential, but what sets reunited couples apart is their willingness to engage in courageous communication. They talk about the hard stuff, what went wrong, what they need now, and what they're afraid of going forward. This transparency allows these couples to rebuild trust and foster intimacy. Here's a sample of lyrics. We belong to the light. We belong to the thunder. We belong to the sound of the words we've both fallen under. Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong. We belong together. Having a dual relationship, both a personal and working relationship, the wife-husband team of Pat Benatar and Neil Girardo nail this chorus in every way. I've once heard Pat introduce the song live by saying, "You can't tell me you didn't sing this one into a hairbrush back in the day." Guilty? Sorry, not sorry. Cashbox Magazine said, this first single, taken from the Tropico album, is a collage of eclectic electric effects and a sensitive and mature vocal offering from Benatar. Definitely not the standard Benatar-Giraldo hard rock jam. We Belong is an ode to love, which shows a whole world of vocal and instrumental nuances that have not been explored before by the power vocalist and her husband, producer, guitarist, Neil Giraldo. Here's a sample of lyrics. Maybe it's a sign of weakness when I don't know what to say. Maybe I just wouldn't know what to do with my strength anyway. Have we become a habit? Do we distort the facts? That now there's no looking forward. Now there's no turning back. The song is about being destined to be together. Perhaps we cannot see it until we've spent a great deal of time investing into the relationship. Not all love songs embrace the entire story. Love is all about encompassing and appreciating the good, and we navigate the not so good, but we do it together. We show our love by showing our commitment. Here's a quote from my late husband, psychologist Mark Kyling. Most people only know us superficially. Most of our friends and family have not truly known our highs and lows. Your spouse might be the only one to know you at your deepest level. What a valuable thing for someone to totally know you and totally love you. Think about this. Are you brave and kind when it comes to working through hardships together? Are you able to engage in courageous communication? Are you able to rebuild trust when you've hurt them or they have hurt you, or possibly both? Key takeaways. Sometimes it takes personal growth in order to move forward in a relationship. Love is all-encompassing, and we appreciate the good and we navigate the not so good, but we do it together. What a valuable thing to have someone totally know you and totally love you. I would be remiss without sharing my own special Pat Benatar memory to this song, We Belong. It's a personal moment that happened in the summer of 2013. This was just a few weeks after Mark died. I had second row seats to see Pat Benatar. She is an incredible performer. The audience was very polite. They sat in their chairs, listening, enjoying, but I couldn't help myself. After all, this is an outdoor, summertime rock concert, one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. So I got up and danced and sang along, and soon others followed suit. Pat pointed at me and my friend Cindy a few times from the stage. Then, as we all sang together, "We Belong" at the top of our lungs, a huge rainbow stretched across over the stage behind her. But she stopped after this song to point that out and have everyone appreciate that beautiful moment. Ah, what a wonderful memory. I can honestly say that I'm so proud of myself for experiencing life and joy so fully amid tremendous heartache. Steady on. That's what life is truly all about. Fun fact trivia. We Belong is featured in what Will Ferrell comedy? Answer, song co-writer Dan said, "I'm watching Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights, and I'm like, are you kidding me? It's an integral scene in the movie." Remember, love is the greatest adventure.